Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. American writer and filmmaker Chester Himes once said, "Man cannot live without some knowledge of the purpose of life. If he can find no purpose in life, he creates one in the inevitability of death." The very crux of our offering tonight. Everyone eventually meets that hooded figure in the black robe, but the answer as to where we go has never been discovered. Or has it?
You mind telling me what I'm doing here?
I'm Dr. Elizabeth Gordon, Mr. Branch.
And why you find it necessary to chain me to this bed?
Oh, the chains are necessary, I assure you. Not only for my safety, but for yours as well.
And my first question? You got an answer for that?
You are Emmett Branch? A rather nasty human being. Convicted of 7 homicides and given over 1,200 years in prison?
Lady, I'm sitting on death row. What, they think I'm gonna come back and serve my time?
You, Mr. Branch, are the worst of the worst. You killed without remorse. Your victims range from all ages and races, and your methods were, well, shall we say, barbaric.
Just who the hell are you anyway?
I told you. Dr. Elizabeth Gordon.
Again? What am I doing here?
It took a considerable amount of time and effort to bring you to my facility.
You mean this isn't part of the prison?
What do you remember, Mr. Branch?
Nothing! I don't remember nothing.
Think back. Very hard. What is the last thing that you remember doing before waking up here?
I was in my cell. In the death house. I was going to bed when...
Yes, Mr. Branch?
Oh, I must have passed out. Well, then I'm here. Chained to a table with a bunch of gizmos hooked up to me. Now, what the hell is this all about? How did you even break me out and get me here?
Oh, Mr. Branch, a good magician never reveals their secrets. And I am a great magician. Test subject number 231. Mr. Emmett Branch. Subject appears to be in good health. All vital signs normal except for a slight elevation in blood pressure and pulse. It is now 11:23 and tests will begin in 20 minutes. It is now 11:23 and tests will begin in 20 minutes. I failed to mention that this experiment will be the final one.
Look, lady, I don't know what you think you can do to me. I'm a dead man already. Your tax dollars are seeing to that.
Ever heard of Velma Thomas?
Velma Thomas. What, was she one of my victims? I rarely remember the names.
Hardly, Mr. Branch. She actually holds a Guinness World Record. She is quite remarkable. I had the pleasure of meeting her some time ago.
So what does she have to do with me?
Oh, a great deal, Mr. Branch. You see, she died in 2008. Heart attack. They tried to resuscitate, but could not. She was on life support with no brain activity when the doctors told her son that she was officially dead. He ordered her removed from said support, and that was that. But then, something miraculous happened.
Yeah? Well, what was that?
As the doctors were getting ready to harvest her organs for transplant, 10 minutes after removing the life support, Velma Thomas woke up.
Wait, what do you mean she woke up?
She was pronounced clinically dead, and yet, 17 hours later, imagine it! 17 hours! Velma woke up! Alive and well! Doctors couldn't explain it!
So again I ask you, what does she have to do with me?
Oh. A great deal, Mr. Branch. You see, I've made it my life's work to study such cases as Velma's. People who apparently die, but then come back.
I highly doubt that after the state executes me, I'll be coming back.
But that is why you're here now. You see, I'm going to kill you.
Indian Chief Crowfoot once asked, "What is life? It is the flash of a firefly in the night. It is the breath of a buffalo in the wintertime. It is the little shadow which runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset." End quote. And yet, all of us ask, at one time or another, what is death? I'll return shortly with Act 2.
Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
British neurologist and author Oliver Sacks once said, "There will be no one like us when we are gone, but then there is no one like anyone else, ever. When people die, they cannot be replaced. They leave holes that cannot be filled, for it is the fate, the genetic and neural fate of every human being to be a unique individual, to find his own path, to live his own life, to die his own death."
Trying to save the state a little money?
When I was 8 years old, Mr. Branch, something happened to me that completely changed my life. I died.
Well, you look pretty healthy to me.
I was dead for about 2 minutes, according to my mother. The incident haunted me, and it was in college that I began to study the Lazarus Syndrome.
No, I can't say that I've ever heard of it. Well, I have heard the name Lazarus.
Do you read the Bible, Mr. Branch?
Yeah. I went to Sunday school when I was a kid. A fat lot of good it did me.
I will agree with you on that one. But no, Mr. Branch. The Lazarus Syndrome is extremely rare. Since its first description in 1982, there have only been 63 cases reported. Theories abound, but no one has discovered what it really is.
Oh, let me guess. You think that you have?
I'm not interested, to be honest. What I am looking for is what happens after the person dies.
Well, depending on what you believe, you either go to heaven or you go to hell. I think I know which one I'm heading to.
Ah, but you see, we really don't know, do we? I've read reports on these victims, the Lazarus Syndrome, but most are sketchy at best. They saw a white light, a grassy field, a mysterious figure telling them it wasn't their time.
And you? What did you see?
Nothing. I saw absolutely nothing. I heard nothing. Nothing. I felt nothing. I smelled nothing. Not a single sensation until they revived me.
So what do you want from me?
Last month I met a man, Harry Norton. He was a good man. Great job, kids, a wife he adored. He never cheated on his taxes or anything else. He was a deacon in his church. He had a very strong belief system.
And you killed him.
Yes, I did. But you see, I brought him back. No, it wasn't for 17 hours. No. Only a few minutes. And what he told me, let's just say that it was not the results I was seeking.
What did he tell you?
The same damn thing that everyone says. The bright white light, the pasture, the sunlight, the warmth, the love.
So what is bad about all that? I mean, it sounds pretty nice to me.
There has to be something more. And I intend to find it.
By killing me?
Yes. By killing you. Bringing you back. I want to know everything that you see, hear, taste, smell, and feel.
And what if I don't see anything? What then?
I don't know. I'll just have to find another test subject. I'm hoping that you will be The last one.
How many?
I'm sorry, what?
How many test subjects have you experimented on?
Oh, that. A little over 200 over the last 5 years. I mean...
And you were able to bring them all back and not learn anything?
Well, I didn't say all of them came back.
Well, how many were you able to revive?
Only 3.
And I'm the one sitting on death row.
Either way, Mr. Branch, you are going to die. Whether it's here or at the prison, does it really matter when?
Pastor and author David Jeremiah once said, "No Christian is abandoned at the moment of death. The angels are the ushers, and our passage to heaven is under their escort." A nice sentiment, but the question remains, what happens to the everyone else? I'll return with Act 3 shortly.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Watch Circle of Mystery Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the Doorway to Nightmare YouTube channel.
American journalist Norman Cousins once said, "Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live."
Time of initial death, 11:42. Current time, 12:05. Have tried resuscitating since 11:47. 5 minutes after death. We'll dispose of the subject. Holy... Mr. Branch? Mr. Branch! Can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you. What happened?
Wait a second. Wait, let me start the recorder. There. Now tell me everything.
I need something to drink.
In a minute? First, tell me everything that you experienced. I need to know.
Fine. I was there. I couldn't see anything. Only darkness. But I could feel.
Feel? What did you feel?
Pain. All of the pain from my victims. I could feel the moment they died by my hand. I could hear their thoughts, their fear, their anger, all directed at me. I could feel everything that they felt. All of their pain. I could feel the moment they died.
Do you believe that you were in hell?
I don't know where I was at. All that I know is that I don't want to go back there. The terror that I felt. The pain. The horror.
And that was all you remember?
Oh, isn't that enough? I'm afraid that if I actually saw something, your mind wouldn't be able to fathom the horror and the terror.
No, it's not enough. I need to know more.
Do you? Do you really need to know?
Yes, I do. What are you smiling at, Mr. Branch?
Obviously, I'm smiling at you. Your fascination with the idea that there is a way for mere mortals to know what happens after they die. I find it most amusing.
Your eyes. They're... Oh, God. They're glowing red.
For over 1,000 years, I have been a prisoner of that place. I have waited so long for a way to escape. And you, Dr. Elizabeth Gordon, provided me with one. I thank you.
Branch, what are you saying?
Mr. Emmett Branch is no longer here. He brought something back for you.
No. No.
Your experiment ends tonight. You will now know firsthand what happens to you when you die.
Police eventually found the lab where Elizabeth Gordon had her experiments. She had been dead for several days, and no other body was discovered. And Emmett Branch, his whereabouts are unknown. I'll return shortly with a final word. Mystery, horror, thriller, suspense.
Novels and short story collections from Winslow Swan, now available from Amazon.
I leave you tonight with the words of Albert Einstein, quote, "Our death is not an end if we can live on in our children and the younger generation. For they are us. Our bodies are only wilted leaves on the tree of life." Our cast included Crimson McKenzie and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for yet another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it. If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. The American poet Anne Sexton once said, "It doesn't matter who my father was. It matters who I remember he was." With those words, I take you to the large home of Leonard Evans. Inside, we find a reporter named Paul Ashton talking with his publisher and friend, Greg Stewart.
What time is it?
It's almost 10. Do you feel like talking about it now?
I think so, Greg. I have to talk about it. Otherwise, who will believe it?
Just calm down and tell me what happened here.
It all started when you called me into your office the other day.
Oh, come in, Paul. Please, sit down.
This is about that article on the city park? Forget it. I stand by what I said about the mayor and the city council, and I don't care how many lawyers they have.
Calm down. It's nothing like that, Paul. I have a story I'd like for you to cover. That's all.
What kind of story, Greg? I know that look in your eye. If it's another fair or festival, count me out.
Nothing like that, I promise you. Have you ever heard of a man named Leonard Evans?
The composer and conductor? Sure. What music lover hasn't heard of the great Leonard Evans?
Good. Well, then you probably know he built his house up in Cedarton, about 100 miles from here.
I did hear something about it. Oh, but come on, that was years ago. Didn't he die about 7 years ago?
Die is... that's putting it a bit mildly. The man was murdered. Not just killed, but absolutely butchered.
I was just a copy boy at the time, Greg. You're gonna have to fill me in.
Well, as you know, Leonard Evans was the darling of the music world. He had several operas and a ton of musical plays under his name. He conducted almost every major orchestra in the world at one point or another. And then he was murdered.
The police ever find out who done it?
No. They only thought it had to be a maniac.
Why do you say that?
He built a tower on the top of his house, 3 stories high. At the top of the tower was a music room where he played his organ. And that's where they found his body, slumped over the organ. The man had been mutilated.
I never read that part. How?
It was gruesome. His throat had been cut, his ears cut off, his tongue cut out. He was stabbed in both eyes.
And no suspects.
No. Nobody heard or saw a thing.
And that is why you want me to go up there?
Partially, yeah.
What's the other reason?
Well, how do I put this? Leonard Evans has been seen walking around the last few days.
Oh, you have got to be kidding. You're sending me on a ghost hunt?
No, Paul. I'm sending you up there to find out what's going on. Local police have a hunch that the killer is back after these 7 years and for some stupid reason he's acting like his victim.
Okay. So who am I supposed to talk with?
Well, Evans had triplets, 3 daughters named Faith, Hope, and Charity.
Are you serious? Sounds like a Texas camp meeting.
Yeah, they still live in that old house for some reason or another. I've made arrangements for you to stay there with them. You see, tomorrow is going to be a really big day for those young ladies.
How so?
Well, they turn 28 tomorrow, and according to the last will and testament of Leonard Evans, that's when they finally inherit his fortune.
So, Greg, I drove to Cedarton. I stopped and talked to some of the locals who told me to stay away from the haunted castle. It was starting to get dark when I arrived at the Evans estate. Your description of house was definitely an understatement. The place is literally a castle, complete with a tower at least 3 stories high.
Go away. Please go away. Don't come near me. Please go away.
Hey, easy. It's okay. My name is Paul. Paul Ashton of the Daily Sun.
Oh, yes. We've been expecting you.
Who did you think I was?
I thought you were Daddy coming for me.
But I thought your father was, well, had passed on.
He is dead, Mr. Ashton, but that is not keeping him from coming back.
What do you mean?
Daddy always said that he would keep his family together at all costs, even after he was dead.
And you believe that?
Yes, Mr. Ashton, I do. Because my sisters have told me that they have seen him walking the grounds the last couple of days.
Have you seen him, Miss Evans?
No, Mr. Ashton, I haven't. You see, I'm blind. I hope you like the tea, Mr. Ashton.
It's very good. And why don't you just call me Paul?
I'm Charity.
The tea is very good. For being blind, you seem to do quite well.
Thank you, Paul.
Where are your sisters?
Somewhere in the house. We never leave.
What about your mother?
She died giving birth to us. You see, Paul, I'm the youngest born blind. Faith is the oldest. She was born deaf. Hope was born without vocal cords, so she cannot speak.
Oh, I had no idea. My publisher left that part out. So, your father raised you?
My father hated us. He always said that we should have never been born. He blamed all of us for the death of our mother.
Why didn't he just give you all up for adoption?
And how would that have played in the press? World famous conductor gives up his disabled daughters after the death of their mother? He never would have lived it down.
I mean, surely he took care of all of you.
He was mean, hateful to all of us. Worse, he made us listen to him play that damned organ.
What organ?
Come with me. I'll show you.
This is the upper floor of the tower. I see.
Yes, his precious music room. But for us, it was a room of torture.
How so?
Can you see the 3 chairs up against the wall?
Yes. What about them?
We had to sit there and listen to his playing every night. The same piece of music over and over again.
At least Faith didn't have to hear it.
Oh no. It was worse for her. Her chair is the one closest to the organ. She couldn't hear, but she could feel the vibrations. Can you imagine the hell that must have been?
And this is the only window.
Yes. Why do you ask?
Because someone is walking across the yard. A tall man with white hair?
No! It's Daddy! He's coming! He's here to take Faith because she's the oldest!
Charity, listen to me. It's just a man walking. Nothing more.
No! It's Daddy! He's coming. He's coming for Faith! Then hope. And finally he will take me. I'll be the last.
Charity, he's dead. For 7 long years now.
I'll prove it to you, Paul. I'll prove it to you. His coffin will be empty now.
Why do you say that? Did you dig him up?
He's in the crypt next to the house. Over there. Should be the coffin.
Yeah, I see it. And you want me to open it. Is that it?
You won't be in there, Paul. Well?
You're right, Charity. The coffin is empty.
Ah! It's Daddy! He's in the music room.
Someone's playing that organ. Come on.
That sounded like Faith.
Come on, let's get in there.
Paul, what do you see?
I'm guessing it's your sister, Faith. She's sitting in the chair that you told me was hers.
Is she dead?
Charity, is there another way out of this room?
Only the door we came in through. Why?
I'm sorry, Charity, but your sister is dead. She's been murdered. Her throat is slashed and her ears have been cut off.
Charity collapses onto the floor, sobbing uncontrollably. As Paul leads her out of the music room, let us take a pause from the horror and return with Act 2 shortly.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today. Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
The actor David Ogden Stiers once said, "Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten."
That's horrible. So what happened after you found the body of Faith?
I took Charity back downstairs and told her to wait for me in the living room. I began searching outside to see if anyone was about. I saw someone in the distance heading for the crypt. I ran after them, but they seemed to disappear. I went to the crypt and opened the coffin again.
And what did you find there?
The withered body of Leonard Evans. And in his hand, he was clutching a bloody knife.
My poor Faith. My poor sister.
Here, drink this.
My poor sister Faith. She was so good to everyone. Daddy hated her the most.
Now, come on, Charity. It's going to be all right.
First, he came for Faith because she was the oldest. Next, he will come for Hope. And then...
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Where are you going?
Hey, you! Down the hallway. Who are you?
What do you see, Paul?
Looks like a girl. Long blonde hair, but I can't see her face. It's so dark down that hallway.
It must be Hope. She's probably going to her room.
I want to talk to her.
Why? She can't speak at all.
She can write, can't she?
Shouldn't you call the police about...
I tried, but the phone isn't working, and there's no cell service up here. That's why I wanted to speak with Hope. I have to drive into the village and get the sheriff, but I don't want to leave you alone. Damn it! Come on! Start! What the hell is wrong with this stupid thing? Come on! The organ! Again!
Paul? Are you in here?
Right here. Charity. Come on, we're going to the music room now.
Who is at the organ?
No one. But there is someone in here.
Is it Hope?
Yes, Charity. It is. Her throat has been slashed, and her tongue has been torn out.
I wish I could cry for Hope. I don't have any tears left. Oh, my poor Hope. Why?
My car won't start, so I can't get to the sheriff. The phones aren't working either.
I told you. Daddy always said that no matter what, he would keep the family together.
Charity, was Faith or Hope or even you, were any of you married?
No. Daddy wouldn't allow it. Even after he died, he didn't want us to be married and possibly have children.
But why? I mean, after he died, you could have left for a better life, couldn't you?
Daddy saw to it that we didn't leave this place. We were never taught any skills based on our disability. And even if we did leave, he told us he would cut us off. Not a penny to live on.
But you could have found someone that would have helped you.
You don't understand, Paul. We were completely isolated out here. No one ever came here. No, he saw to that.
Sounds like you hated your father the same way he hated you. Be honest, Charity. Did you or one of your sisters kill him?
No, we didn't. But we would have, gladly. It's Daddy. It's Daddy. He's coming. He's coming for me.
No one is coming for you, Charity. Let me handle it. Going to have a look around. Lock this door behind me.
So you left Charity in the house. Then, what'd you do?
I went down to the crypt first thing. I knew deep down that the body of Leonard Evans would be gone.
And was he...
Yes, he wasn't there. I walked outside of the crypt in a daze, and then I looked back at the house and saw...
What did you see, Paul?
I saw Leonard Evans at the front door. I watched as the door was opened. Evans slowly walked inside and the door closed. In a few moments, I heard the organ playing.
American author Jim Butcher once said, "There's nothing that makes you more insane than family, or more happy, or more exasperated, or more secure." I'll be back shortly with Act 3.
Mystery, horror, thriller, suspense. Novels and short story collections from Winslow Swan, now available from Amazon.
Author Mario Puzo once said, "The strength of a family, like the strength of an army, lies in its loyalty to each other."
Did you find Charity in the music room?
No, Paul, we didn't.
We? What do you mean? Who else is here?
Hey, when I didn't hear back from you last night, I decided to call the sheriff. We both came out here, and, well, that's when we found you at the crypt door.
And the bodies?
Yes, we found Faith and Hope in the music room. Oh, man, a ghastly sight.
But what about Charity? Where is she?
Paul, you are probably the most logical person I know. Think it through. What exactly happened last night?
I already told you. Leonard Evans came back and killed...
No, Paul, he didn't. The man has been dead for 7 years. Think it through. If it wasn't Leonard, then who could it have been?
You don't mean... Of course, Charity.
Yes, Charity. The only other person out here.
But what about the person I saw? The one walking the grounds? That was not my imagination.
Yeah, about that. I did some checking, Paul. Charity told you that none of the girls were married. She lied. She herself was married to a local delivery man that she knew out here.
I don't understand, Greg.
Greed, that's all. She killed her sisters because her father's will stated that on their 28th birthday, today, the estate would be divided between the three of them.
But Charity wanted it all.
That's right. So she killed her sisters and then set you up as being a witness.
But I saw Leonard Evans walking on the grounds.
Well, you saw someone walking. It was pretty dark, remember?
And what about Hope? I saw her down that hallway.
Yeah, you saw someone with long blonde hair, remember? That was Charity's husband, pretending to be Hope for your benefit. In reality, Paul, the two girls, they'd been dead for hours before you ever found them.
But Charity was with me when we found Faith. We heard the organ playing and we heard the scream.
What you heard was a simple recording. Nothing more. We actually found the device and the tape upstairs. It really was a rather clever way to commit murder.
So, where is Charity and her husband now?
Now, the police are searching the area right now. Don't worry, they're not going to get far.
The organ! It's playing again!
Damn it, I told them to get rid of that stupid recording.
That sounded like Charity.
That's enough, Paul. Come on. Follow me. I'll prove to you it was just a recording. That's all.
We didn't pass anyone coming up here. How did the recording come on?
Probably on some sort of timer. There. You see? Nothing but... oh my God.
Charity, sitting in her chair, listening to her father play the organ. And you see? Her throat has been slashed, and her eyes have been gouged out.
Paul, listen. It was not the ghost of Leonard Evans. It couldn't have been. Obviously, her husband killed her.
Are you sure, Greg? Look, over there behind the organ. Do you see?
No, it can't be.
Is that the body of her husband, stabbed in the chest with his throat sliced open?
Okay, well then he killed his wife, and then he...
Committed suicide? Neat trick. Where is it, Greg?
Where's what?
The knife. Where is the knife that he used to kill Charity and then himself? It's nowhere in this room, and the window is on the other side of the room. Did he kill himself and then throw the knife across the room?
It must be here. I mean, there is no other explanation.
I know where it's at, Greg. Would you like to go with me down to the crypt and open the coffin?
Greg begins to visibly shake at the very thought of where the knife could be. No other explanation? Perhaps I can come up with one when I return with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy, wrote Shakespeare in Hamlet, and so we leave the ending to our little play, as we are so wont to do, strictly up to you. Was the body of Leonard Evans lying in his coffin, clutching a bloody knife? Or is there a more reasonable explanation? Our cast included Darren Marlar, Crimson McKenzie, and Raven Adams. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Publications. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Former President Dwight D. Eisenhower once said, "For any American who had the great and priceless privilege of being raised in a small town, there always remains with him nostalgic memories, and the older he grows, the more he senses what he owed to the simple honesty and neighborliness, the integrity that he saw all around him in those days."
Yes, I'm trying to get home. I'm driving as fast as I can. Look, I've been on the road since this morning, almost 12 hours straight. Hey, you were the one who said I should take the promotion and of course you hang up on me. Why the heck did we even get married? Oh, man. I've got to wake up. Oh. Hey, I'm in luck. There's a diner up ahead. And where there is a diner, there is definitely coffee.
Evening, mister. Just send anywhere you like. As long as it's at the counter.
Sure thing. And you must be Buddy.
Well, that's what everybody calls me anyway. Actually, it's Bernard, but I kind of like Buddy. So it sticks. Now, what can I get you?
Just some hot black coffee.
Well, I just made a pot, so you're in luck.
How much?
That'll be 35 cents.
How much?
Now, if you can find it cheaper anywhere else, I'll match that price. But for now, it's 35 cents.
Oh, no, that's fine. Here you go.
Would you like a little apple pie to go with your coffee?
No, this should do the trick. I see you still use an old cash register.
Well, what else would I use? I mean, I suppose I could do it on my fingers and toes.
No, I just meant that you don't have a computer.
Mister, well, I don't mean to pry, but, well, when was the last time you had any sleep?
Honestly, I can't remember. I've been driving for the past 12 hours to get back home and still have at least 20 hours to go.
Oh, well, then that explains it. Computer. Well, you're just tired, that's all. Look, drive up the street about 5 blocks. On the right side, you're going to see a large mansion. Now, the lady that owns it is Victoria Summers. She rents out rooms and, well, serves some pretty good food and at a reasonable price. Now, you just tell her Buddy sent you.
Yes.
Are you Miss Victoria Summers?
Yes, I am. Now, what can I do for such a fine gentleman as yourself?
Forgive me for staring, but I wasn't expecting such an attractive young lady.
My, such a compliment. Thank you, sir.
Oh, do forgive me. I'm Jake Everett. I was told by Buddy at the diner that you might have a room to rent.
Please, come in.
Wow. Such a beautiful place you have here.
It was left to me by my mother after she passed away. I converted some of the rooms into bedrooms, and now I rent them out when I can.
So, you do have a room available?
Why, yes. There are 2 couples on the 2nd floor, but I think you will find the bedroom down this hallway to your liking.
I can't tell you how grateful I am. How much?
Would you like some tea, Mr. Everett? I just made it, and it might help you relax. It looks like you could use some.
Thank you. Yes, I think that would be nice. And please, call me Jake.
Lemon, sugar, milk, Jake?
Oh, no, thank you. This is good. Chamomile?
Yes. It is supposed to have a calming effect.
I'm sorry, Miss Summers, or is it Mrs.?
I do not have a husband as of yet. I took care of my mother after I graduated from nursing school. When she passed, I simply stayed on here, taking in boarders when I could.
And 2 couples staying on the 2nd floor?
Yes.
It seems they came up for fishing and simply decided to stay.
I'm sorry, Miss Summers, but do you have some sort of alarm going off somewhere?
Please, call me Vicky. And no alarm of any kind.
I swear, I hear a ringing. It's getting louder. Louder. What the? Oh, I must have fallen asleep. Hey, my buddy's diner up ahead. Thank God.
Evening, mister. What can I get for you?
I'm sorry, I must be in the wrong place.
Well, what were you looking for?
Buddy's Diner.
Congratulations. You found us. Now what'll it be?
Where's Buddy?
Who? Look, I'm the only one working here. Matter of fact, I own the place. I just kept the name Buddy because, well, it kind of fit the place, you know.
These pictures on the wall, what town is that?
Oh, that's Lakeland. Aptly named, too.
Where is it?
Are you kidding?
Look, I was just there! This picture! The one of the large house with the girl standing on the front porch. That is Victoria Summers.
And you say you were in that town tonight?
Why is that so hard for you to understand?
Because that town, Lakeland, is under 70 feet of water.
Mark Twain once said, "In the small town of Hannibal, Missouri, when I was a boy, everybody was poor, but didn't know it, and everybody was comfortable, and did know it." I know that I will return shortly with Act 2.
Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
American author Laura E. Richards once said, "We know our neighbors so far as we have the right to know them. We hear of their joys and their sorrows and hasten to make them ours so far as we may. Life in a small town is like a layer cake. One gets the whole of it, frosted top, lemon filling and all."
What do you mean it's underwater? I was just there!
Look, pal, it seems to me that you dozed off while driving. You only dreamed this place, and that photo simply reminded you of your dream.
I'm sorry. Perhaps I did fall asleep at the wheel. What can you tell me about this Lakeland?
Not a lot to tell. Around 1950, the Army Corps of Engineers built a dam. The government bought up all the land and then flooded the whole thing. Over 50,000 acres of farmland gone. Over 200 families gone.
That's almost insane.
Not to mention the 20 graveyards that had to be moved, including the corpses.
You trying to say the lake is haunted?
I'm not saying anything, just what I've heard. People come up here to go swimming, fishing, boating, or stay in one of the cabins, and they simply disappear.
Drowned?
Probably, but their bodies are never found. They don't even wash up on shore, like what happened last year.
What do you mean?
There was a boat floating out near where the town is. Fishing gear all decked out, plenty of food and drink, nobody on board. Folks said that 2 couples went out but never came back. The boat was completely empty.
Maybe they all went swimming and, drowned.
Maybe. Or maybe the town claimed 4 more people. It's weird down there. Like a town frozen in time. Nope, it won't catch me going out there for any reason.
But I was there. I know I was. And Vicky, she was real, wasn't she? Maybe I am just tired. So tired.
Jake, you haven't heard a word, have you?
I guess I must have dozed off.
It's my fault for keeping you awake. You should get some rest.
Could I ask you a question, Vicky?
You may ask me anything.
Am I really here?
Well, I would hope so. After all, you did call me beautiful earlier.
And you are. I wish we had met 3 years ago before I married that... Oh, never mind.
No, please, go on.
Darn. That ringing again.
Jake, please, what were you about to say?
I was going to say, I was... Ow, that ringing is getting worse. It's getting... No. It can't just be a dream.
He wanders like a day-appearing dream through the dim wildernesses of the mind, through desert woods and tracts which seem like ocean, homeless, boundless, unconfined. From Percy Shelley, and perhaps quite apt for Jake, is it all just a dream, or a waking nightmare? Return with us, won't you, for Act 3.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today. Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
Walt Disney once said, "Laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, and dreams are forever."
A town under 70 feet of water? Yeah, sure. There has to be a town near here. Somewhere. I've been to it. I know that Vicky is... She's...
Jake, did you fall asleep again?
No, Vicky, I didn't. I'm simply sleeping now. You, dear Victoria Summers, are in my dream.
No, Jake, no. Here, take my hands in yours. Does this feel like a dream? And here, touch my face. Does that feel like a dream? Jake, kiss me. Did that feel like a dream?
No, Victoria, it most definitely did not. God, I'm so confused.
You don't need to be, my love. Just tell me, what do you want?
What does anyone want? Ow! Ow! Jeez, that ringing won't quit!
Please, Jake, tell me, what do you want most?
Darn, dang it, that ringing fell in my ears.
Please, Jake, tell me what you want.
I only want to stay here with you.
For all of eternity?
Yes, for all eternity.
Then find a way, Jake. Find a way to be with me.
What? No! I was with her! I will be with her! Don't worry, my love. I'm coming to you, Vicky. I'll be with you forever!
Evening, Sheriff. Or should I say morning?
It's 4 in the morning, and I'm questioning why I even ran for sheriff. Nice, quiet little town, they said. Nothing ever happens here. Yeah, right.
So what happened tonight?
I've got 5 witnesses that tell me some nut drove off the Lakeland Bridge.
Drunk driver?
I don't think so, but I'm sure that is what we will put it down as. No skid marks. Only my witness saying how this maniac started across the bridge, sped up, rammed the guardrail, and plunged into the lake.
So why are you here?
Anybody come in here tonight acting, funny?
Only one guy, but he was extremely tired. Couldn't stop looking at the pictures of that town at the bottom of the lake.
Did he say anything?
Sure, that he had been there tonight. Told him he must have been dreaming.
Any idea who he was or where he was heading?
None. Why'd he ask?
We pulled the car out of the lake, found his wallet and his driver's license and a few pictures. Here, take a look at this one. Is this the guy?
Kinda looks like the guy from last night. Didn't you find him?
Nope. Nobody at all.
Guess the lake claimed another one.
Look at this picture on the wall.
What about it?
That's the old mansion, right? With the girl standing on the porch?
Yeah, so what Hey, what's going on?
You see it too?
She's not alone. There's a guy standing with her, holding her close and smiling.
Here's the photo I took from the driver's wallet. Compare the two. The man who just drove his car off Lakeland Bridge is the same man in the photo from 1950.
But how was that possible?
How is it possible? How could you explain it? How would you explain it? And who would believe it? I'll return shortly with a final word. Meet Jerry Connors, family man, businessman, psychopathic killer. The Convincer by Winslow Swan, now available on Amazon. Jerry Connors, he can convince you to do anything, even die.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
There really is a small town under 70 feet of water. Lake Lanier is located in Georgia and is a vacation destination for many. And yes, there have been unexplained events and even death. Would you care to take a trip sometime? Our cast included Robert Jackson, Patience Adams, Mick Davis, and William Stafford. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
Don't you remember me? George. The first time we met was after the Battle of Grover's Mill, remember?
Yes. The invaders wiped us out. Hundreds dead, maybe thousands. They attacked us. They wiped us out.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it.
The butler didn't do it.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Author Harper Lee once said, "You never really understand a person until you consider things from their point of view." Everyone has their own interpretations of what is happening around them, and even though the same events are occurring, someone may have a much different perspective.
George, I'm so happy that you were able to come.
Hi, it has been much too long, Emily. So I see the hospital is still under construction.
One of the first things that, the government wanted to rebuild after the war.
Yeah, that was no more of a war than if you were to trample an anthill.
I've been reading your series of articles about your own experience. I understand that you have a book coming out as well?
Yeah, but as of yet, I don't have a title. It's due out in October, the 30th to be exact.
1 year since the invasion.
I'm shocked at how fast things have returned to normal.
Oh, how is Carrie, by the way?
Still having nightmares, unfortunately. Something that has plagued both of us.
The things that you have described in your articles have been giving me more than one sleepless night.
I never intended them to be a horror story.
But that's what it was, George. A horror that was lived by everyone.
Well, Dr. Blake, Emily, what made you summon me to the hospital?
The article that came out last week. There was something in it that struck a nerve.
Which was?
You said that you had met an artilleryman. You never named him.
Yeah, I couldn't find him to get permission to use his name, so... I tried the army, but Man, they were still in such disarray. Finding one man was not exactly project number one.
But you do know his name.
Yeah, Corporal Benjamin Pierce. I met him after that first battle. Yeah, battle. Yeah, more of a massacre than a battle. Anyway, why do you ask?
6 months ago, a young man was brought to us. He was exhausted, malnourished, and completely incoherent. We nursed him back to physical health, but his mental health is something else. He only stares out the window and keeps repeating the word underground, 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 over and over.
I don't know how I can help. I'm just a writer, Emily. I'm not a psychiatrist. Where was he found?
In the cellar of one of the few houses still standing in Wayfair. It seemed that he was digging some sort of a tunnel.
Did you say a tunnel?
Yes. Why? Is that significant?
How far was this tunnel?
No, I believe they said it ran about 30 yards. Perhaps less.
It can't be.
George, I understand you have written about your experience during the war, but if you could tell me just a little bit more about your artilleryman, it might be helpful.
It was shortly after the battle at Grover's Mill. I'd sent Carrie to New York, away from the conflict, hoping that she would be safe. Most of the city had been evacuated, and I stayed behind to report on what was happening.
Anyone here?
Come in, quickly. Here, drink this.
Thank you.
Who are you?
Corporal Benjamin Pierce. Benji to my friends.
Were you at Grover's Mill?
Yes. The invaders wiped us out. Hundreds dead, maybe thousands. They attacked us. They wiped us out.
Was it the heat ray?
No, the invaders. They were inside these massive metal machines that stood up and walked on giant legs.
Machines?
Fighting machines. They attacked us. They had metal claws that picked up men and bashed them against trees. They swept away tanks and gunners. I saw one of them crush a tank like it was smashing a bug. They wiped us out.
I saw another flash in the sky a little while ago.
Yes, it looked like it was headed toward New York.
New York? No. Carrie, my wife, I need to get there at once.
And me. I've got to report to headquarters, if there's anything left of it.
We headed out, driving through small towns that had been overrun by these creatures. We reached Mayberry Hill late in the afternoon. My car had run out of gas, and there was no way of getting any more. We began walking through the small village.
Is everybody dead?
Not everyone. Look, over there. 6 cannons with gunners.
Bows and arrows against the lightning. They haven't seen the heat ray yet.
You there! Young soldier! Where is your regiment?
Corporal Benjamin Pierce, sir. The 32nd. I'm in the artillery division.
And what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be with your unit?
We're coming from Grover's Mill, General.
General Carver. And just who might you be?
He's a reporter, sir. We're on our way.
I don't care where you're coming from. I heard about the so-called Battle of Grover's Mill. A disgrace.
But I was there, sir.
And now you are here. Seems to me you are deserting your post.
Sir, with all due respect, you don't know what you're up against.
A few upstarts who don't know their place. Don't you worry, Mr. Reporter. Our army can handle anything.
What was that?
What the hell?
Look, there they are. What did I tell you? Run! Run!
What happened?
Benji ran as the general ordered his guns to fire. They took down only one of the machines before being annihilated. I jumped into the river, hoping to save myself from that blasted heat ray.
Amazing. But what about the next time you met the artilleryman?
That would be months later, after the invaders had destroyed much of our country.
It is a narrow mind which cannot look at a subject from various points of view, wrote George Eliot. I will return shortly with Act 2. The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle once wrote, "When once your point of view is changed, the very thing which so damning becomes a clue to the truth."
Where is this young patient of yours, Emily?
Currently, he is in the day room.
What's he doing?
The same thing he's been doing every day for the past few months. Staring out the window, looking up at the sky, muttering the word underground over and over.
Maybe I should go in and see him, see if I can maybe snap him out of it. If not, at least it would make an interesting article.
Before we do, please tell me about your second encounter with Corporal Benjamin Pierce.
You read the accounts. I'm sure you remember our army getting wiped out. It seemed that nothing could stop these invaders, these creatures from another world. I kept going, finding what I could to eat so that I could sustain my strength. My only thought at that time was my beloved Carrie. I would not allow myself to think that she could be counted among the dead. I found myself just outside of Newark. For some whim, the invaders had left most of the city standing. As I walked down the street, I saw a shadow in a doorway of a house that rose up and became a man. A man. Armed and dangerous.
Hold it! Who goes there?
Friend.
Go on. Get out of here. This is my territory, you understand. Only enough food for one. Which way are you going?
I'm not quite sure. I was heading towards New York to search for my wife.
Wait a minute. You look familiar.
No, it can't be. Benjamin? Benji to your friends?
George. The man from Grover's Mill. Well, I'll be.
Oh, they always say it's a small world. Who knew it'd get smaller after the war?
It's great to see someone you know, but I thought that you had drowned.
And I thought you had been burned by the heat ray. And that general, man, what a piece of work he was.
Well, what do you expect from someone who is in charge, eh?
So what are you doing here, Benji?
Are you kidding? The war is over. We've lost.
Yeah, but we can't give up.
Who said anything about giving up? We have to fight, but not against them because we can't win. We have to fight for survival. I've got a plan. Come on in.
That was great. Thank you, Benji. You set a nice table, by the way. That was a great meal.
And nothing but champagne now that I'm the boss. Cheers.
Well then, cheers to the boss. So, what is this plan of yours?
Look here, George. You've seen what happens. They clap eyes on us and we're dead. And have you seen them feed?
I'd rather not think about it.
Draining the blood of humans and injecting it right into them? It's disgusting.
So what do we do?
Think about it, George. We all go underground. Miles of drains, and don't forget the underground rail systems and subways. Plenty of room, dark, quiet, safe.
And you think that will keep us safe?
I've thought it all out. These beings are going to start catching us, not just killing us. We're going to be like cattle. Some of us will become pets for them.
I can't believe any of us would agree to be pets.
Yes, it's true. Some will do almost anything to stay alive. But us, you and me, the smart ones, we go underground. Raid the libraries for books, not poems and novels, but science and math. Imagine it. We capture a fighting machine, learn how it works, and then it is our turn to kill.
Assuming we go forward with this plan, who would we get to join with us?
Good, strong men and women. No weaklings. That sort, out.
As you meant me to go.
I fed you, didn't I? We're talking, aren't we? I did give you a chance, didn't I?
Yes, I suppose you did.
We will need men like you to teach the younger ones. Come on, I'll show you what I've already started. What do you think of that?
It's a tunnel. How far back does it go?
Oh, I'd say about 10 yards. It took me almost a week to dig. It's doing the working and the thinking that wears someone out.
Remarkable! And you left this crazed dreamer behind?
I felt a traitor to my own kind. But Carrie, I knew she had to still be alive. He swore he would never forget what I did to him.
I believe that the time has come for you to meet our patient.
As George follows the doctor down the hallway, a slight sense of dread begins to overtake him. Stay with us, won't you, until I return with Act 3.
It is in all of us. Waiting, watching, growing. Evil Within by Winslow Swan, now available on Amazon. Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
Canadian philosopher Marshall McLuhan once said, "A point of view can be a dangerous luxury when substituted for insight and understanding."
Quite a story. I can't wait to read the book. Have you thought of a title?
I was thinking of calling it The War of the Worlds.
The War of the Worlds by Herbert George Wells.
Actually, I'm trimming that down to just H.G. Wells.
Oh, yes, of course. I do like the title.
Well, maybe this meeting will give me a extra chapter for the end of the book.
Underground. Underground.
We keep the radio
Underground.
playing.
Underground.
It seems to help keep everyone
Underground.
calmer.
Underground.
I'll turn it off while you
Underground.
talk to him.
Underground. Underground.
I don't know if I'm going to be
Underground.
of any use here,
Underground.
Emily.
It can't hurt to
Underground.
try.
Underground.
Sir,
Underground.
I have someone who wants to
Underground.
meet you.
Underground.
Sir?
Underground.
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 Benjamin, it's
Underground.
me,
Underground.
George. Do
Underground.
you remember?
George?
We met outside of Grover's Mill. Remember?
They wiped us out. Hundreds dead. Maybe thousands.
Yeah, that's right, yes. You do remember.
George, I fed you. I gave you a chance and you left me. So now you have come back, crawling on your hands and knees. Got tired of running away, did you?
Benji, the war, it's over. It's been over for almost a year now.
Are you so sure?
Yes. The Martians, they're all dead, Benji. They couldn't take our bacteria that we have become immune to. Our researchers and scientists, they've already started examining their bodies, their machines, hopefully learning something from them.
We really should have gone underground and stayed there. Don't you think, George, that an alien from another world who had the capacity to get to our planet, build advanced weapons, and destroy our country would also have the capability to contact those who were still on their home planet?
I'm not sure what you mean, Benji. I suppose they could, but what of it?
You saw it, George. How they grabbed up people, drained them of their blood to feed on. But what if they were doing something else?
Like what? What more could they have possibly done to us?
Perhaps studied us. Maybe found a way to become us.
Maybe you should go and lie down, Mr. Pierce.
No, hang on, Emily. Let him talk. Benji, what are you trying to say?
Hey, look out the window. Do you see that?
I was one of the last Martians. I crawled my way towards that house where you left the young artillerymen. We found a way to inhabit your bodies.
No, not again.
I made the report to my superiors on Mars. They found a way. The war was never over. Only the first vanguard was killed.
What is he saying, George?
We only got a short reprieve.
We not only invaded your world, but your bodies.
Quick, Emily, turn on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the latest bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News. Toronto, Canada. Professor Morse of Macmillan University reports observing a total of 3 explosions on the planet Mars between the hours of 7:45 p.m. and 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This confirms earlier reports received from American observatories. Now, nearer home, comes a special bulletin from Trenton, New Jersey. It is reported that at 8:50 p.m. a huge flaming object, believed to be a meteorite, fell on a farm 22 miles from Trenton. The flash in the sky was visible within a radius of several hundred miles, and the noise of the impact was heard as far north as Elizabeth.
The Earth, as well as your puny bodies, belong to us. Us.
As George and the doctor looks out the window, they see more and more green flashes in the night sky. I'll return shortly with a final word.
Tune in this Tuesday night on Circle of Mystery as we bring you a special presentation. Darren Marlar narrates the complete H.G. Wells novel, The War of the Worlds. A Doorway to Nightmare, Circle of Mystery special presentation Tuesday night beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern. Check out Darren Marlar's YouTube channel for even more great radio mystery and suspense. Link in the description.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
As we draw closer to making a manned expedition to the Red Planet, I often wonder, What lies beyond our own small galaxy? What sort of creatures could be looking towards our own blue and green planet with envious eyes, slowly and surely drawing their plans against us? Our cast included Crimson McKenzie, Darren Marlar, Raven Adams, and Dave Arkhipov. The story was based on characters created by H.G. Wells, edited by Crimson McKenzie, and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
I know that you're there, sitting in my chair, reading that book. I saw the page turn as if by an invisible finger. There! It happened again. But what are you? What sort of being are you? What sort of thing are you? I must know. Or I will go mad.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue.
The butler did it. Mystery, horror, thriller, suspense. Novels and short story collections from Winslow Swan, now available from Amazon.